Hello, how are you? So I get talk about stewardship. Now, I know at church when you hear the word stewardship, what do you think about? Money. That was me. Money, maybe time, maybe working on the building, doing yard work, maintenance work. So I'm here to tell you that stewardship is much, much more. So I would like to share a time in my life when I thought I had nothing to give. And I say that because my schedule was packed, and I guess to give you a little background, we raised 5 kids. My wife stayed at home, single mom. Stay-at-home mom. And she probably felt like a single mom because I worked at the plant. I worked shift work, and I worked as my shift and as many shifts as I could work to make the bills. So when it came to church life, I just was very, very comfortable just sitting on the sidelines. And that's how we kind of lived. Now, my oldest daughter, she was very, very active in the youth group. And I like to say I did my part. I took her and I picked her up from youth group. And I really convinced myself they didn't need me up there. I had nothing to give. And really and truly, she didn't want me there. That's what I told myself. But that kind of changed her junior year. The church hired a new path youth director. And we had one of those lunching after church. You know, it's the one where everyone brings a plate. What is it? Potluck. My favorite dinner with 5 kids. I bring my pinto beans, and I could feed the kids that Sunday. It worked. So we was at the potluck. The youth director came by. She sat down. She started talking to me. She asked if I ever did anything with the youth. I said no before she got the word out of her mouth. I said, I don't do anything with youth. I don't have time. I have nothing to give. Somehow, she convinced me to drive the church bus to Panama City for a youth mission trip. Now, my brain's kind of small, so I had in my head that I was driving the bus. The kids would do their mission work. I would go to the beach, and I brought a fishing pole, and I was going to go fishing. Well, I got to tell you, that didn't really happen that way. I was the only male on the trip, so I was a boy's mentor that trip. I didn't expect that, and I really didn't expect that was going to change my life. Going to worship, doing small group with the boys, it affected me. The Holy Spirit, I can say that when you give, He gives back tenfold. So, honestly. Stewardship isn't about what you have. It's about saying yes to God with what we have. Our time, our presence, and our willingness. Sometimes the smallest yes will open the door for God to do something really big. And not just in someone else's life. It could be yours also. So today, I encourage you, don't underestimate what you have to offer. You might think you have nothing, but God can use your willingness to change the lives, not just in someone else's, but in yours. So, say yes.